everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play. We're picking up right where we left off with the last video. So she's slowly but surely leading us.
I'm running on fumes. I'll make it.
To where we need to go. Pretty much. So I just read an article not too long ago that says that... Oh dear. That says that Naughty Dog is considering making a sequel to this game. But so it's still a big if. But either way, whether they decide to go forward with one or not, we have to wait until after Uncharted 4 is released for them to discuss it further. So I don't know when Uncharted 4 is coming out, but I'd be really surprised if there's no sequel to this game.
Whoa. Come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from her! Let her go.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got us help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
Hey, we're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's the best
Ellie.
idea.
Him? How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
So here we're introduced to Ellie, finally.
I heard all the shooting, but... what happened?
The Fireflies. Same thing's gonna happen to us if we don't get off the street.
And the interesting thing is that when I saw the cover to the game, you see it's Joel and Ellie. I think it's the cover. It's either the cover, like, promotional pictures. So here you see me crafting. So I decided to craft my sharp weapon there. So anyway, I saw a picture of Joel and Ellie, and I remember when at the very beginning of the game, when I first played the game, I saw him and his daughter Sarah, and the first thing that I thought was, that doesn't look like the girl on the cover of the game. So I don't think this girl's gonna survive. So I don't know. I kind of had an instinct that something really bad was gonna happen to his daughter, which is unfortunate, but the game kind of tipped me off even before playing it, so it was one of those, like, interesting moments. So as you can tell right now, I have hit one of those moments where I have no idea where the hell I'm going. For some reason I thought I could climb over that fence, but you can't. There's like this barbed wire at the top. And thankfully I'm not being spotted. It's pretty bright out, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, you'll see me do this a lot. Sometimes the way isn't terribly obvious. And there we go. Yeah, it took me about 2 hours, but I finally found that little alleyway down. Yeah. One of those games, folks. One of those games. I don't know if the people in the truck can actually spot you. But anyway, going back to this whole discussion, like I said, the last I heard, I don't know if there's further information, was that Naughty Dog will maybe make a mention of whether they're considering making a sequel to this game once Uncharted 4 comes out. So it'll be interesting to see.
That'll get us to the North Tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
And like I said, I'd be incredibly surprised if they never make a sequel to this game, because I've seen games with less material to work with, and whatever game company published or developed it tries to pump, will make every effort to pump out sequels and prequels and all sorts of things to the games. So this is one of those games, to me, there's aspects of it that's reminiscent of Gears of War. And by that I mean Gears of War, definitely a fun game. I know a lot of people really sing its praises for its multiplayer specifically, but I like the campaign a lot. To me, I wouldn't discount the campaign. There's a lot of elements to it that I think make Gears of War one of the richer game universes. I mean, there's so many elements to the game. There's so many different factions of people. There's so many different events that have happened, and this game reminds me of that. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, you saw the time jump, the 20 years, so
I don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
so who knows?
Your friend, huh? You're friends with the leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like, 12? Where are your parents?
They've been gone a long, long time.
So instead of just staying in school, you decide to run up and join the Fireflies, is that it?
Look, I'm not supposed to tell you why you're smuggling me, if that's what you're getting at.
You wanna know the best thing about my job? I don't gotta know why. To be honest with you, I give two shits what you're up to.
Well, great.
Good.
I just love how he doesn't mince words with Ellie, even though she's a kid. I mean, she's 14, but she's a kid. But he's just like, I don't care. I'm gonna talk to you like this, and I love it.
Is it?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken. You mumble in your sleep. I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I've never been this close to the outside. Look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere.
How's Marlene?
She'll make it. I saw the merchandise. It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling?
Marlene wanted to do it herself. We weren't their first choice. Or the second, for that matter. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
Just hope there's someone alive to pay us.
Someone will be around.
Alright, so Tess has now rejoined us. So now we have some incentive.
Come on.
See, I never know whether I'm supposed to go first or second or something like that in situations like this. But so anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a sequel. Like, I'm 90% confident that we're gonna have a sequel. Who knows if it's gonna take place during those 20 years or it'll be after the fact. You'll see, and like I try to do with most of my Let's Plays, especially the ones that have...
Who's waiting for us at the drop-off?
She said there's some fireflies that have traveled all the way from another city. Girl must be important. What is the deal with you? You some bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that. How long is this all gonna take?
If everything goes as planned, we should get you to them in a few hours.
Ellie, once we get out there, I need to follow our lead, of course.
As I was saying, usually with my Let's Plays that are of games that are very heavy in terms of story, I try to, like, play along. Even though I've played this game, so I know exactly what happens at the end, I'm gonna try my best not to spoil things that happen at the end, which I don't like. I don't think many people do that. Many Let's Players, good Let's Players, don't do that, which is fine. Like, if it's a game that doesn't really have a story, then who cares? But something like this or something like Heavy Rain, I don't know. And speaking of which, oh my gosh,
This rain ain't gonna do us any good.
I really wouldn't like back when I used to cast on Twitch. As a matter of fact, I picked up avoiding rather quickly playing games the first time through if I was really invested in the story or if I wanted to be invested in the story, because chances are, and you know, I know how it is, there's some people that just live to, you know, mess around with people, live to troll. But, you know, people make it like, some of those people make it their life's mission to ruin things for everybody. And it's just like, oh, did you know that this was gonna happen? And I'm just like, really? Really?
Don't do anything stupid.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees. You scan him, I'll call it in.
All right. Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. We can make this worth your while.
Shut up. Tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Fuck! I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Holy shit. Look.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Was this lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
I ain't buying it. Oh, shit. Tess, run. Run!
Go! Go! Move!
I find it interesting here, though, by the way, that Joel is actually very, very cold to Ellie initially here. But anyway, so basically, you can probably tell from here that we're supposed to kind of sneak past these guys.
Signal, we run. Now, run.
Even though she's giving instructions to Ellie, I'm just following her because she knows more than I how to sneak. Any help I can get with stealth, I'm all for it. But anyway,
Away from those lights.
just people like making it a point to ruin games for other people, or movies too, for that matter. And I don't know what is it. What's people's pleasure in doing that? But I don't know. I just remember one time I heard this story about this poor guy.
Sprint. You ready?
Sure.
This poor guy, he bought
Damn it. They're everywhere.
a used copy of Heavy Rain. If you've not played Heavy Rain, it's another one of those PlayStation exclusive games. Really recommend it. And this poor guy bought a used copy of it. And you know how game manuals, at least they used to do this. I don't know. Do they still do this? First of all, do games even have game manuals anymore? I used to love reading manuals that came with games. You remember back in the day, you know, Super Nintendo games, Genesis games, Nintendo games. They had these like really thorough manuals. Like I know The Legend of Zelda had a really massive manual that was just epic. You could spend a really long time just reading that even before you get into the game. Nowadays, I buy a typical Xbox 360 game or PlayStation 3 game, and it's just one page, like the game's title or something like that. It's not even a manual. It's just like a sheet of paper with maybe like some code for some multiplayer thing, which is, what happened to games? What happened to all of that? Anyway, so this poor guy buys Heavy Rain, and Heavy Rain does have a manual, and there's a notes section, which I don't know why you would need notes for a game like Heavy Rain, but poor guy picks up a copy from like GameStop or something, and in it some jackass decided to write the game's spoiler, you know, like the end, the identity of the main villain. Not to get into too many details if you guys haven't played it, but that, I felt really bad for that guy. That must have been really horrendous. And in general, like, oh boy, I probably should have, I don't know if I, ow, okay, well there went the stealth right out the window. You guys know me, you know how that works by now. Anyway, so what was I saying? Spoilers. Oh yeah, in general, and it's not just with video games either. It's like I'm always so paranoid about going into different websites or something like that, because I always wind up getting spoiled with things, and it just amazes me how, for example, you know me, The Walking Dead. I have gotten so many things spoiled about the show, about episodes that haven't even aired yet. There's this silly website. Don't go to it if you don't want to spoil yourself. It's called, I think, Spoiling Dead. I've not been to it myself, but I keep hearing about it. And the problem is, you know what? Fine, if people want to spoil the show for themselves, you know what? That's their prerogative, and that's fine. That's all well and good. That's what you want to do. But then don't come into a forum that I'm in, and I just want to discuss an episode that might have just aired, or a comic book issue that might have just come out, and then say, oh, well, you know, this is going to happen next. Such and such person's going to die. Such and such person, this is going to happen to him or her. And I'm just like, I have had so many episodes spoiled for me because of that. And I'm not talking about, oh, this happens in the comics, so this is what's going to happen in the show. I'm not talking about that, because I've read the comics. I'm caught up on the comics, and if you know how the comics are in relation to the show, they're much further ahead than the show. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people actually spoiling episodes of the show, things you can't even anticipate given the comics. Not to go into too much detail there, but I have had so much stuff spoiled because people come from that site and they decide to come onto forums that I'm in, where people, for the most part, are just legitimately trying to discuss different theories or speculate, and that really irks me. That really does. And I'm just like, you know what? Keep your spoilers to yourself, bro. Please. All right. If somebody else wants to talk to you about them, they'll let you know. So I have not been doing such a great job with this whole combat section, and I'm really hoping that this guy doesn't suddenly turn to his right, because I don't want to spend any more ammo, waste any more ammo than I absolutely have to. Alright, so that's one enemy dodged, so I'm 1 for 55. That's an average, I guess.
We can get through here.
Get through here. Alright, so let's see. I don't think we're done with this area yet, though. I think there's more enemies, but let's see what else it has in store for us. So anyway, don't be that guy, guys. Seriously. And like I said, I'm trying not to. You guys, I'm gonna play along with you guys in case this is your first exposure to The Last of Us, and you don't want to know, you don't want me to jump ahead. I will not do that. Which I don't think is all that hard. I don't get all that. I don't get how people just are dying to spoil things for other people. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I have no idea how many enemies there are on the ground, but there's also people with searchlights up above, so I have to be especially careful. Okay. Nothing in there, it looks like. So let me just pick this up. Ah, shoot. There's a guy in here. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if I can distract him. Let's see if I can get him to walk around. Oh, that's not where you wanted. Whoops. Okay, that wasn't my fault. Tess got spotted there, not me. I didn't even know she was over there, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this dude. There's like 50 more people here. I'm sure there's a way to sneak around this area, but... Oh. Whoops. I thought I could sneak behind this guy and grab him and kill him, but... There's yet another guy. Oh my gosh, look at... Okay, my health... I'm in really bad shape and I'm flanked here, so that is not good. Oh my gosh. And there's still another guy. Oh god. Okay, I don't think this is gonna end well, guys. Might have to go through this area again, not sure. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. I think I got oh boy. I think I got really lucky there, except for this guy shooting across the way. He knows exactly where we are. Look at that. I literally have no health. He could just... The guy across the way can just breathe on me and I will die. And I don't think I have a health pack. Okay. Oh god, okay, he saw me. Okay. Alright, apparently that guy has some amazing eagle vision. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna spot me if I keep walking. So let me see if I could set up a little distraction for him. I'm gonna try to throw this brick and then run back there. I hope this works. Okay, that got him to react. I'm just gonna take my chances. If I die, I'll start again. That's fine. Okay, looks like he's still distracted. Maybe. So I'm gonna do it again. I couldn't tell where he was looking, but I think I'm alright. I really hope so. Just gonna see if I can jump out of here without getting spotted by him, and then I'm home free, I think. Okay. Thankfully somebody gave that to me. That was merciful. I don't think they always do that, but maybe in these early parts of the game they're a little more forgiving in terms of giving you health items. Maybe later on they'll be a little more sparing in terms of that. Okay, so I think we're in the clear, which is good. That's a relief. And I think this is the way to go now. Okay. That was funny that happened, because I was gonna say, I think the AI characters that are with you, the NPCs that are with you, usually do a good job of not getting spotted, but that was my fault. I was supposed to set up a distraction and I didn't, so she got spotted, tested. Alright. So I'm really hoping that there's some supplies in this area. It's rather dark. Might be a little hard for you guys to see what's going on there, but so it's somewhat dark because I forgot how to turn on the flashlight. But I'll be back later.